Right now, a specific group of cells hidden deep behind your eyes is making a critical choice, either to repair your damaged DNA or to completely ignore it. Most people think their body automatically repairs itself simply because they fall asleep. But biologically speaking, you can be completely unconscious and still be standing in biological daylight, preventing your cells from ever entering their nightly repair phase. If you regularly sleep for 7 or 8 hours but still wake up looking tired, feeling physically stiff, and dealing with a heavy brain fog that makes you feel older than you actually are, do me a favor. Hit the like button and type midnight in the comments below. You are not just aging rapidly, and you are not lazy. Your biological clock is broken, and your cells are quietly skipping their daily maintenance cycle. Today, we are going to step into your brain's command center to explain why, as far as your cells are concerned, the sun might never actually be setting. We will uncover why modern artificial light is silently accelerating cellular aging, and exactly how you can trigger the biological midnight your body desperately needs to survive. To understand why your cells stop repairing themselves, we first have to look at how your brain knows what time it is. Embedded inside your retina is a highly specialized network of light sensors called intrinsically photosensitive retinal ganglion cells. Unlike the standard rods and cones that allow you to see shapes, recognize faces, and perceive colors, these specific cells have a completely different biological job. They do not form visual images. Instead, they act as microscopic biological light meters. Their only purpose is to measure the color temperature of your environment and send a direct fiber optic signal straight into the center of your brain, to a tiny structure called the suprachiasmatic nucleus. This structure is the master clock of the human body. For millions of years, this master clock relied exclusively on the sun. As the sun set, the harsh blue light of the day slowly faded into a warm, red darkness. This shift in light temperature sent a powerful signal to your brain that it was finally safe to shut down the daytime metabolic engines and initiate profound cellular repair. But in the modern world, this system is in a state of constant biological confusion. When you stare at a smartphone, a television, or bright LED lights late at night, you are blasting those specific retinal sensors with concentrated artificial blue light. Even if you feel physically exhausted and ready for bed, that artificial light sends an undeniable chemical signal to your master clock. Biologically, your brain is absolutely convinced that it is solar noon. And because your brain thinks the sun is shining brightly, it actively blocks the release of one of the most misunderstood molecules in human health, melatonin. But as you will see in a moment, melatonin isn't just about making you sleepy. It creates a specific biological shield inside every individual cell that protects you from something far worse than just rapid wrinkles and fatigue. For decades, the commercial supplement industry has trained us to view melatonin merely as a mild sleeping pill. But this is a massive understatement of its biological power. Melatonin is not just a sleep hormone. It is the ultimate intracellular antioxidant and the master supervisor of DNA repair. During the day, as your cells burn energy to keep you alive, they accumulate toxic metabolic garbage that desperately needs to be thrown out. Your DNA strands literally break under the stress of daily metabolism. Melatonin is the biological janitor that sweeps in during the dark of night. It plunges deep into the nucleus of your cells, neutralizes the oxidative stress, and actively repairs those broken DNA strands so your cells can divide safely the next morning. But when you look at screens before bed, your natural melatonin is completely suppressed. You eventually fall asleep out of sheer exhaustion, but because the melatonin was never released into your bloodstream, your cells never receive the chemical signal to start repairing the DNA. You are entirely unconscious, but you are not healing. Your cells divide the next morning with broken, damaged hardware. This is the exact biological definition of premature aging, and this disruption cascades through your entire internal ecosystem. In our previous videos, we discussed the glymphatic system, the internal fluid network that washes toxic metabolic waste from your brain. We also explored how deep cellular hydration relies on an electrical gradient, but none of these critical systems can function properly if the master clock is broken. If the brain never registers biological midnight, the deep restorative delta sleep required to trigger the brain flush is severely delayed or skipped entirely. The garbage stays locked inside your skull. To stop this rapid cellular decay, you have to recreate biological midnight. You have to signal to your nervous system that the sun has actually set. This means aggressively reducing blue light exposure at least an hour before bed, allowing your natural melatonin to finally flood your system and build that vital cellular shield. However, if you have spent years suppressing your natural repair cycles, you have accumulated a massive biological debt. Your cells are likely drowning in years of uncleared toxic garbage and oxidative stress. This is where targeted nutritional support steps in as a biological reinforcement while you work on fixing your internal clock. By introducing powerful natural plant compounds and antioxidants into your daytime routine, you help neutralize the massive backlog of free radicals your body failed to clean up during those compromised nights. Many people find that supplementing with a concentrated greens formula is a highly practical way to bridge this gap. By delivering a dense bioavailable dose of plant polyphenols, cellular antioxidants, and micronutrients in a single daily drink, these formulas act as a daily cleaning reinforcement. They help lower systemic oxidative stress during the day, clearing the internal interference so that when you finally turn off the lights, your cells can smoothly transition into their deep restorative repair phase. If you are tired of waking up feeling unrecovered and want to explore how a targeted greens formula can support your cellular health and systemic repair, you can check the link provided in the description below. And if you want to keep discovering the real biological mechanisms that control your health and aging, make sure to subscribe to Human Health Archive. Because true healing doesn't happen just because your eyes are closed. It happens when your biology finally realizes it is dark.